the Ring Generals Podcast Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, weighing in at 188 pounds from Cincinnati, Ohio, the P.I. Samurai, Beck. Reeves takes blows.
Beck, Reeves takes blows.
Weighing in at 200 pounds from Detroit, he is the Lone Wanderer and the Ring General Podcast Champion, Nick Ultima!
Nick Ultima introduced to the crowd here. Beck Reeves introduced, and we are getting set for action as the Ring Generals Podcast Championship is on the line here on EWA Gold Rush Part 2.
Did Party Man Cam say the P.I. Samurai?
Yeah, that's how Beck Reeves, case closed, likes to define himself. You know,
I like it.
he doesn't want to be called Simba.
Whoa, look at this.
Going right at it here. Oh, looking for that enziguri. Ducks out of the way. Ultima looking for the clothesline and blocks the kick. Now steps through, hits him with a side kick via shades of RVD there.
They were going for move for move, hold for hold. Well, Beck Reeves came out on top.
They are tag team partners.
You know, the Ohio Ronin, formerly.
Now coming in off the ropes, up and over he goes. Catches him, brings him down face first. Does Beck Reeves. Beck Reeves charging in and smacks him down with a low-hanging sling blade there.
It's like a sling blade into a bulldog. Let's call it a sling dog.
Sling dog, I like it.
What a flurry of moves we just saw there. Look at this.
Up and over. Reeves, crossbody, onto the ground in front of the crowd. Beautifully done.
Triangle, springboard, crossbody off the middle rope, onto the floor. Nearly took himself out on that steel guardrail. But that's what it's all about when you want to be a champion. Here in Danville, Kentucky, in front of these people at the EWA. So much history between these two. Going back to Bone Crushers in Cincinnati for the NWF. Roger Ruffin trained both of these men, but he didn't expect it to ever come to this.
Beck perched up. Ultima moves out of the way. Brings him in and hot shots him across the top rope there.
If there's any two men that have well scouted the other, it's these two right here.
Looking at butterfly. Oh my goodness! Spikes him into the corner with the butterfly suplex.
He brought him down on his head, and he's setting up for this. Oh, hanging drop kick.
No. Those are some broken ribs, at least 2 or 3 broken ribs right there on Beck Reeves. He can't breathe at all. Chris played check on him. Can he even continue?
1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Beck Reeves still going strong here.
Beck Reeves, he thought he knew Nick Ultima for all these years. He thought he was a friend, but the true colors have been shown. He's a scumbag, a bleached blonde scumbag. A long line of them here in the Kentucky wrestling industry. Into the ropes.
Oh,
man.
Hits him with that kick there. And a double stomp, bringing it down across the ribs. Again, targeting those ribs as you mentioned, Trippin.
Yeah, you can't breathe, you can't wrestle no more.
2. Kick out at 2.
You know, I just want to bring up, too, the fact that if somebody's going for a double stomp, you can actually change your decision in midair and come down with both feet at any point in time and change it to a double stomp. And there's no way to guard against that. There's no way to protect yourself. There's no way to know that it's coming.
You're absolutely correct. And look at the boots there by Nick Ultima.
It's one of the most effective moves of just completely paralyzing your opponent. Beck Reeves still recovering, and it's not going to get any chance to get back to 100% anytime soon in this match. Now it's a snapmare.
Oh my goodness, what a kick.
Did you
across
hear
the
that?
back? I felt that one. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Getting lackadaisical with those pins there, guys.
Yeah, definitely you can't get lackadaisical at all. You got to hook the leg at every possible second Every single time you go for a cover, you should be hooking the leg.
Well, unsurprisingly, Ultima thinks he's far better than Beck Reeves. He thinks he doesn't need to hook the leg. He doesn't need to do all that. He thinks it's a guarantee. This is their third match together. It's 2 wins for Ultima, nothing for Beck Reeves. He thinks it's a given. Ultima's already thinking about tomorrow, thinking about his next match. He sees Beck Reeves as a lower wrestler than him.
Beck trying to fight back to the vertical base, able to do so with that. Uh-oh, got him by the hair, just spikes his head across the top turnbuckle.
And don't glaze over it. He grabbed him by the hair. He's a cheater, he's a scoundrel, he's no good. And now he's hoisting Beck Reeves onto the top turnbuckle. Come on, Beck.
You said all those adjectives right there, but you know, one thing you failed to mention is he is a champion.
He's also a jerk. That's another adjective.
He's a jerk champion, which means he's a jerk with a belt.
Ultima has him perched here.
We'll see more jerks with belts later in the show.
I don't know what you're referring to, sir.
Well, yeah, I bet. Has the head hook. They're fighting.
Oh!
Beck Reeves fight for his life. Could be a superplex if he doesn't get out of it.
Headbutts him. Oh, brings him down, brings him down.
He's got the head trapped.
He got him trapped. Charging in.
Oh my gosh, double-footed drop kick onto the trapped head of Nick Ultima, and he's got him hooked right here for a power bomb, it looks like.
Has him. Oh, sits out with it.
He took his time, made sure to maximize every bit of damage he could accumulate, and Nick Ultima is he's on his back on the mat. This is a 3-count opportunity, a victory at stake for Beck Reeves, but he can't get it done right now.
And you saw Nick Ultima's body spasm right there after he took that power bomb. You know, that's just an involuntary reaction. That just tells you there could be damage to the spine of Nick Ultima after that power bomb.
Referee up to 6 now. Reeves up.
Yep, Reeves made it up to his feet first. Come on, you gotta capitalize.
Blocks him. Oh, right hand. Blocks him again. Another right hand. And he's teeing off on Ultima now. Sending him into the ropes. No, a reversal. Looking. Catches him with the clothesline. Reeves with another one.
Come on, Beck. This is your moment.
Oh, overhead chop. Reeves
what is
has
this?
a hook into a driver. The pin. 1, 2. No, kick out at 2.
Since he's got all the momentum going for him now, he needs to follow up on this. Don't let Nick Ultima rest. Stay on the man as much as you possibly can.
Come on, more head drops, Beck. That's what you need, more head drops. Drop the man on his head long enough times, and he won't get up anymore. I can guarantee that much.
Thought that fisherman driver might have been it. But Reeves lining him up. Reeves.
But is he signaling to Ultima what's about to come?
Reeves charging in. Pump kick caught. There's a super kick of his own. He makes him crumble.
Yeah, he telegraphed that maneuver way too much.
Has him up. Oh! Brings him into a stun dog millionaire.
Wow! Nick Ultima's in some trouble now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's reeling. He's on La La Land.
Has him hooked. Ultima blocks it. Falcon arrow from Ultima. 1, 2. No! Kick out at 2.
He kicked out of the deal. Let's go, Beck Reeves.
You know, the thing is, too, is we never mention this. Nick Ultima has the champion's advantage. If he sees himself getting in trouble, he can just get out of the ring and take a hike, get counted out, save his title.
No, let's not put that into the universe. We don't need that juju, Bobby Blade. It's a title match. We're going to see a decisive winner, and it will be Beck Reeves. Case closed.
Reeves.
Oh, damn it. No, it won't.
Snapped over with a suplex from Ultima.
Beck, come on, snap out of it. You can fight through the pain.
Ultima looking for that dragon suplex. And with authority on the release.
High and dry,
That's
horrible landing.
He's got Beck Reeves' case closed exactly where he wants him. All he has to do is hit this maneuver right here and may be able to call it a day.
Come on, Beck. Shake out the fog.
Charging in, hits him with that running knee.
That's got to be it. That's got to be it.
If that's not it, I'm surprised. Count it out. 1, 2,
3.
No!
No!
2! He's
Wow.
still in it!
That is a fighter. That is a future champion. Beck Reeves, rise to the occasion.
Beck Reeves, Ultima putting on a classic here at EWA Gold Rush.
Don't let that man rest, Nick. Stay on him.
Danville, this man needs you. Get behind Beck Reeves. Put your energy into his body.
Oh, man.
The soccer kicks Kawada style, if you will.
And multiple, look at that, lighting him up here.
Excedrin headache number 27.
And stuff like that, that could be a concussion right then and there.
It absolutely can.
Yeah, hematoma in the brain.
Oh,
Whoa,
looking for the
he
kick.
missed it.
Reeves back up.
Beck, you got him. You got him.
Reeves, Uranagi and a kick into the back. Reeves,
Oh!
Spikes him, and he hangs on.
Now what's coming up? What do you got next for him, Beck? Show him. Put an end to this.
Beck
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
has him up. Oh, across
man.
the knee. Yoshigoroshi.
Oh,
No!
I could have swore that was it right there, but it wasn't.
Chris Blade, I love you, but that was 3. Damn it, that was 3.
I thought that was it, guys.
Beck Reeves, what do you have left in the tank? Because Ultima can't have much. He's running on fumes. You got to take him out now.
Oh, pushed into the corner. Ultima charging in, met with an elbow. Reeves to the middle rope.
Oh!
Cutter across from the middle rope there.
He broke his neck.
He very well could have. Did you see the involuntary jerks right there?
Again, a great point from you, Bobby Blade. Reeves heading to the top.
I think there could be some internal damage in Nick Ultima.
This is your moment, Beck.
Reeves to the top. Reeves.
Oh,
Smash
man!
from Reeves.
That was gorgeous. Right in the ribs. He's out. He's out.
1,
He's out.
2. No!
Wow!
Kick out at 2.
Wow!
Both of these guys. Wow, it's incredible. I didn't think either of them had it in them. Limitless gas tank. They've been running on empty for about 15 minutes and they're still going.
Reeves heading into the corner.
Whoa!
Talking about sliced bread, but he's thrown off.
It slipped out of it with the sweat accumulating.
Oh, and a kick across the head from Ultima. Ultima.
I hate this. I hate
Ultima
this.
wants another one.
Electing not to go for the cover.
Beck Reeves is out.
Instead wants to finish his former best friend off completely.
Ultima spending a little bit too much time spouting with the crowd here. Roll up, roll up, roll up. 1, 2.
Damn it, Chris Blade, that was 3, and that was a new champion.
Kick to the midsection. Reeves has him up. Go behind from Ultima. A reversal.
Fireman's carry has him hooked. No,
Oh, wait a minute, no.
blocked. He blocked that.
He's got that steps through,
On Scorpion
then
Deathlock.
turns it over, Scorpion Deathlock,
Brings him to the center of the ring.
and look how
Yes.
far back he's sitting.
Lean on it, Beck, lean on it.
Ultima in the center of the ring.
What are you gonna do, Nick?
Ultima.
Where are all your freaks at now?
He pulled him back to the center. He felt Ultima trying to reach those ropes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, new champion.
Yes. New champion.
Here is your winner and the new Ring Generals Podcast Champion, Beck Reeves.
new Ring Generals champion.
Well, I tell you what, Nick Ultima does not need to be ashamed of himself for losing this title tonight. He was a phenomenal Ring Generals champion. He proved it every single time he was out there.
Yeah, but you know what? He stabbed his best friend in the back, and what did it give him? He has no gold, he has no friends. He's going home alone, and it's Beck Reeves standing tall in the ring. Soak it in, Beck Reeves, you earned it.
Whether you like Ultima, whether you like Reeves, this was a classic match here at EWA.
Absolutely, and I will say this, I'll give the devil his due. Beck Reeves earned that championship tonight. He earned every bit of this celebration here tonight. Hold your head up high, young man, because you fought your butt off to get this title, and you finally overcame the odds and won the Ring Generals Championship.
After 3 opportunities, the third time was the charm for Beck Reeves. What a contest we have. We got more coming up here on EWA Gold Rush Part 2.